Welcome to Coin's Most Valuable channel. Today, we're diving deep into the story, design, and collector value of a fascinating piece of Italian currency, the 1983 Italian 500 lire coin. This isn't just a piece of metal. It's a coin with a rich background, unique technological innovations, and lasting numismatic significance. If you're a coin collector, a history enthusiast, or someone who just loves learning about rare and interesting currency, you're in for an informative and engaging experience. Let's start by painting a mental picture of this coin. The 1983 Italian 500 lire coin was the first circulating bimetallic coin in modern history. That means it has two different types of metal, a core and a ring, fused together into a single coin. This was a groundbreaking development in coin minting. Before this, bimetallic coins were rare and mostly ceremonial. Italy took a bold step by releasing this type of coin for regular circulation, and it set a trend that many other countries followed in the years to come. Think about the euro coins or the British £2 coin. Those all came after this Italian innovation. The inner core of the coin is made of bronzital, an alloy primarily made of aluminum and bronze, giving it a yellowish tone. The outer ring is made of acmonital, a stainless steel alloy that's tough, corrosion-resistant, and silver in color. Together, they create a distinct contrast that is instantly recognizable and practical, not just aesthetically but also for security and tactile identification. The obverse, or the front side of the coin, features a beautifully executed portrait of a woman symbolizing the Italian Republic. This portrait is not just a generic design. It reflects the classical artistic traditions of Italy. Designed by Lire, one of Italy's most accomplished engravers, the image shows the head of a woman with laurel leaves in her hair, facing left. Around her is the inscription Repubblica Italiana, with the U represented as a V, consistent with classical Latin-style inscriptions. It's a blend of modern minting and ancient Roman influence. Now let's flip the coin, figuratively speaking, and talk about the reverse side. This is where you'll find an incredible depiction of a Roman trireme, a three-masted ship sailing forward with full sails. Below the ship is the denomination L.500 for Lire 500, and directly under that is the year 1983. You'll also notice the mint mark, R, which indicates the coin was struck in Rome. The detail on the ship is quite fine, showing the careful thought and artistry that went into this design. But why a ship? Maritime imagery is deeply embedded in Italian history. From the Roman Empire to the powerful naval republics of Venice, Genoa, and Amalfi, the sea has played a central role in Italian identity. The trireme is a nod to ancient Roman naval power, connecting modern Italy with its ancient past. This makes the coin not just a monetary item, but a symbol of cultural continuity and national pride. Now, the 500 lire coins weren't just produced in 1983. In fact, they were minted from 1982 until Italy adopted the euro in the early 2000s. But the 1983 edition is special for several reasons. First, it was part of the early years of this coin's circulation, so the novelty and design innovation were still fresh. Secondly, collectors often seek out coins from the early part of a series. While it's not the rarest year, the 1983 coin holds historical value because it was part of that pioneering moment in coin minting history. From a numismatic perspective, there are a few things collectors look for when assessing the value of a 1983 Italian 500 lire coin. Condition is, of course, critical. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state. A well-circulated 1983 coin might only be worth $1 or $2, maybe even less. But if you have an uncirculated example, one that's never been used in transactions and has retained its original luster, it can be worth more, especially if it's part of a proof set or a collector's edition. Errors and variations also play a role in value. Though not common, if you find a 1983 500 lire coin with a misalignment, a double strike, or other minting anomaly, you could be looking at a much more valuable piece. These errors are rare, but are always worth keeping an eye out for. Let's zoom out and talk a bit about the economic context of Italy in 1983. This was a time when the Italian lira was still struggling with inflation. The 500 lire coin was introduced as a response to the declining value of the currency, replacing lower denominations that had lost practical use. Paper 500 lire notes were also still in circulation at the time, but the coin quickly became more popular because of its durability and convenience. Coins last much longer than paper money, which made this a cost-effective move for the Italian government. The adoption of the bimetallic design also had a secondary purpose, preventing counterfeiting. The combination of two different metals, fused in a very precise way, made it difficult to replicate. The distinctive feel and appearance of the coin added a layer of security that was hard to beat in the 1980s. This innovation caught the attention of mints around the world. It influenced the designs of other countries, and in a way, the 1983 500 lire coin became a global trendsetter in coinage. Now, let's talk about collecting these coins today. They're still relatively easy to find in Europe, especially in Italy, where they were used daily until the euro was introduced in 2002. Many people still have them in drawers, jars, or old wallets, but outside of Italy, they're becoming increasingly desirable among world coin collectors. So where can you get one? You can check coin shops, online marketplaces, and auctions. If you're just starting your collection, a circulated example is a great entry point, affordable and packed with history. If you're a more advanced collector, you might look for higher-grade coins or even full-proof sets issued by the Istituto Poligrafico e Zecca dello Stato, Italy's state mint. And let's not forget the aesthetic appeal. Even if you're not a coin collector, the 1983 Italian 500 lire coin is just a beautiful object. The contrast between the yellowish center and the silvery outer ring, the classical art on both sides, and the balance between modernity and tradition. It all adds up to something uniquely Italian. People often ask if the 500 lire coin is still legal tender. Technically, no. When Italy transitioned to the euro in 2002, the lira was officially demonetized. You can't spend it in shops anymore, but as a collectible, its value has actually grown. And it continues to live on through the interest of collectors, historians, and enthusiasts. So, as we wrap up, let's take a moment to appreciate what this coin represents. The 1983 Italian 500 lire coin isn't just money. It's a slice of history, a symbol of innovation, a piece of national pride, and a work of art in your palm. From its groundbreaking bimetallic design to its classical imagery and role in the evolution of modern coinage, it remains one of the most important and interesting coins of the late 20th century. If you have one in your collection, hold on to it. If you don't, keep your eyes open. It's definitely worth adding to your numismatic journey. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and tap that notification bell so you never miss a future episode. I've got more coin stories coming your way, from rare finds to undervalued treasures and everything in between. Until next time, happy collecting.